everybody, and welcome to the Unpopular Bookish Opinions book tag. This was created by the Book Archer, and I will link her original video in the description down below. I was not tagged by anyone, but this seems like a lot of fun, and it's been going around for a while, and I know I'm a bit late to the game here, but, you know, aren't I always? Question number 1 is a popular book or series that you didn't like, and for this I know I'm going to get slapped, but I really didn't technically enjoy Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I bought the whole trilogy in hardcover, box set, because everybody was saying how it was their favourite trilogy, how amazed they were, like, it's everyone's favourite trilogy, and I read it and I was just kind of like the language really annoyed me. I don't know why the language annoyed me, because I love Tahiti Mafi's Shatter Me series, and the language is not dissimilar. Like, it's very, there's something similar there, and I don't know why, I just really didn't like this series. I couldn't really get through it as fast as I would have hoped. It took me a while to read, and overall this whole series was just kind of like, eh, to me. Another series I actually didn't like was Twilight, and I know everyone's like, yeah, nobody likes Twilight anymore, but this was back when Twilight was getting really big. This was 2009, I remember. My friend lent me the first book, and I could not make it through the first book. I could not do it. I don't know why. I just didn't, I couldn't read it. I didn't find the story interesting. I didn't find the characters interesting. There was nothing to draw me in, and now that I look back on it, I guess I could have tried a bit harder, but, you know, slowly everybody else came around to the fact that Twilight wasn't all that, and I guess I'm a hipster in that sense. Question number 2 is a popular book or series that everybody else seems to hate but you love, and for this I have The Selection by Kiera Cass. I really friggin' adore this trilogy plus one companion book, Happily Ever After. I don't consider The Heir and The Crown to be part of this series. I feel like that's a companion duology. Like, it isn't. There's a plane flying past, for fuck's sake. I don't feel, I don't know, I like the original America trilogy the best. I love this trilogy so much. It's so fun and light, and it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that just makes me so kind of happy and fond. And I read this back in 2014, and I loved it so much. And even though I was only like 16 when I read them, I just adored these books, and I can see why people may have a thing against them. Like, trust me, I get you. The American can be kind of stupid sometimes, but they were just so addictive for me to read. They were so fun, and this is one of my favourite trilogies of all time, and I hate mentioning that to people because they're just like, really? You really like The Selection? Like, yeah, I'm fucking trash for The Selection. Question number 3 is a love triangle where the character did not end up with who you wanted them to end up with, or an OTP you don't like. Now, this is gonna have spoilers for the Throne of Glass series, so mute or turn away until I put down below that spoilers are over. Like, until the spoilers disappear. Okay. So I shipped Kaolina with the inner depths of my soul. I started reading just after Crown of Midnight came out, so I literally had Crown of Midnight like a week after its release, and I read it, and I didn't know what had happened at the end of Crown of Midnight when I had been reading Throne of Glass and everything. So when the whole Nehemia death thing happened, and Kael and Selena stopped talking, and that relationship sailed right into a cliff of tears, I didn't believe it. I was like, no, they're gonna get back together and it's okay. Note to self, never ever read a series with a love triangle until the last book is released, so you know who the character's gonna end up with. Because as I was reading Heir of Fire like a year later, I was like, yeah, they're gonna end up together, like, come on, where's my hope? And then came Queen of Shadows. I'm like, yep, fuck, there goes that ship. So I'm okay with shipping Raylan? I call it Rowaylan. I'm okay with shipping Rowaylan, but I just feel like I don't know, I was so invested in the ship, and now I just kind of, I feel like it's just lost something for me. Like, I don't know, this series is forever gonna make me sad. It really is. Question number 4 is a popular book genre that you hardly reach for, and for me, that is definitely classics. I do not read classics. I've had to read modern classics for school. I've had to read Arthur Miller plays and Shakespeare. That's considered, like, it is obviously a classic. But I've never in my life read Pride and Prejudice. And I've tried to read A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Yeah, that didn't turn out well. I have read, like, 1984 and stuff. Like, I can read modern classics, and I've read To Kill a Mockingbird. But I can't... Someone's trying to message me. It makes me feel really, really uncultured that I cannot read Pride and Prejudice or A Tale of Two Cities. Question number 5 is a popular book character that you do not like, and for me, that is Tris. From Divergent, I really, really did not like Tris. From the start, I put up with her because the series was shaping out to be a really good series, and the first book, Divergent, was absolutely amazing. Tris just kind of pissed me off a little bit. But then came Insurgent, and I was like, okay, you're starting to frustrate me even more, and then came Allegiant. And I was so fucking pissed off with her that I had to put down the book on several occasions because I was like, what is she doing? Why is she doing this? So, I don't know why. I feel like everybody loves Tris because she's brave and she sacrifices everything. But I'm like... Question number 6 is a popular book author that you cannot seem to get into. And for this I have 2. The first one is in fact Laini Taylor. As I've mentioned, Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I'm not feeling it. I don't know why. I don't feel her writing style. And I tried to read, okay, I found the Lips Touched 3 Times, like, thing in my bookstore, and I picked it up and I started reading, and like, I didn't buy it, thank God, because I couldn't even make it like a couple pages in. I got so sidetracked, and I don't know what, I think Laini Taylor and I are just never going to get along. I'm sorry, I really wish I loved you, because everybody seems to love you apart from me, and I'm just, oh my God, it makes me so angry. Why can't I like Laini Taylor? Okay, the second author is Holly Black, and... Okay, I have read Holly Black. I've read The Coldest Girl in Coaltown, and I enjoyed it. It was a good book, but it didn't really wow me like I was hoping it would. And my friend lent me The Darkest Part of the Forest. I was trying to think of what it was called. The Darkest Part of the Forest, and it's still there, and it's actually an arc, and I don't know how she got a hold of an arc, but she did. And she lent it to me at like the start of year 10, and now it's the start of year 12. And I don't know what to do. Like, I really want to read it to see if it's just me, but I just have no inclination to read Holly Black's books. I don't know why. Question number 7 is a popular book trope that you are tired of seeing. For example, Lost Princess, Corrupt Ruler. Okay, I really, really, really hate love triangles. If I ever get the chance to make a bookish pet peeves video, love triangles are going to be up the top. I really hate love triangles. I don't know why I hate them so. No, actually I do, because I go into a book straight away shipping. Even if it's non-romantic, I'll somehow ship something. But what happened especially with Kay Elena is that I will be so invested in the ship that if it falls apart or if the character goes to another love interest, I will still be invested in that original love interest. I will still hope they get together, and that will take away from the story with me, because I always have to keep on my toes of who they're going to choose, and that honestly takes away from the story, and I feel really, really bad that I can't kind of immerse myself in the story as much as I originally could if there was only one love interest. Like, I feel like I owe it to the book to love it. And if there's a love triangle, there'll always be a part of my mind that's really not happy where things are going. Like, I've got so many trilogies here, well, right now duologies that are going to turn into trilogies that I have not started yet because it's got a love triangle. So this is the year of when Georgia finally reads Snow Like Ashes and The Kiss of Deception, because they all have love triangles and I don't know what to do. Question number 8 is a popular book series that you have no interest in reading, and yeah, I'm definitely going to get like slapped for this, and that is A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. As you can see, bookmark is in. I got that far in, right? I got 200 250 pages in, right? 250 pages. And I don't know why I'm pretty sure I know why I stopped. It's because In the Afterlife by Alexandra Bracken came in the mail. And this was like as it was coming out, like it was a pre-order and it came out on the day, and I stopped reading a Game of Thrones and I just never picked it up again. And I don't know why, I have no inclination to pick it up. Like I'm just not enthralled with the story. Like I'll just watch the TV show. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. Jesus. Question number 9. The saying always goes that the book is always better than the movie, but what TV movie adaptation do you prefer more than the book? And for this, that is very easy, and that is The 100. Okay, so I started watching The 100 at the end of 2014, right? End of 2014. Wow, it's been so long. And I watched the TV show up until the episode Spacewalker, right? I had to wait a week for Spacewalker to come out, and then that came out, and then the hiatus happened, the mid-season like hiatus, and I didn't know what to do with myself, and I found out there were books. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's read the books. So I read the first 2 books, and they were okay, they were decent. There was nothing special about them. Like, I kind of preferred the TV show. Like, there were a few characters I liked better in the books, but overall, nothing really special. Then for my birthday, my friend bought me the last book because I'm like, you don't need to complete this trilogy. You could have a good ending. I really, really, really prefer the TV show to the books. But the only plus side of the books is believe in Balak. Balak is canon in the book, so that's like the one thing that makes me really, really, really happy. But I hope you have a great afternoon, day, night, whatever. And I will hopefully have another video for you soon, so